Alright, I'm Zach Bryant from They Dive by Film. You're busy, and I'm lazy, and you just want to know if this movie is worth seeing. 2 minutes are on the clock, and it starts now. I really think director Fede Alvarez could have had tremendous success in the 2000s horror scene. He's got that gritty and mean-spirited way about him that would have fit just right into the new metal feel that we got so much at the beginning of the century. In keeping in vein of the original film where we essentially follow space truckers, Romulus takes that premise and goes more with a space Appalachian miners way, which allows us to keep that blue-collar ensemble that made the original work so well. Now, is that to say that these characters are quite as endearing as those played by John Hurt, E.M. Holm, Harry Dean Stanton, and Sigourney Weaver?
No.
Though having said that, I do think these characters have their own interesting personalities and are well acted to make the audience at least root for them over the acid-spilling extraterrestrial. I had some concerns from the early trailers that there would be this attempt to make Kaylee Spaney Ripley 2.0, but she was able to stand on her own 2 feet and be her own character, and her relationship with her decommissioned android Andy is just incredibly sweet to watch. Just as an aside, David Johnson is fantastic in this sort of dual role. Switch between the dad joke and carrying android to an asset to the company is such a fun switch that he pulls off so incredibly well. Speaking of incredibly well, I've got to talk about the look of this film. I love the way Alvarez uses color within this film and uses all these different reds and yellows and blues to light a scene. And it feels like the look is so well thought out, and then it goes for the set and sound design as well. The echoing hallways, the 70s futuristic look is all taken from the franchise, but done in a way that makes it feel connected to the original film. Now onto the horror of the movie. Probably my biggest issue with Aliens as a direct sequel, I don't have time to get into my hot takes there, is how tonally disconnected it feels from Alien. The original is this sci-fi haunted house slasher movie, and it never felt natural to lead into this bombastic action movie. Romulus does a brilliant job bridging that gap to having a truly horrifying, intense moments, along with having a few action set pieces. While the gore isn't quite what I expected as far as amount, all the kills are fantastically done with this weird, gross sexual horror thing we expect from H.R. Geiger. Romulus comes together as not only one of the best Alien movies to date, but one of the best horror films of the year. I guess we should talk about that use of deepfakes for a dead actor, but oh no, look at that, we're out of time.